where it's saying liberating the child from the paternal authority,
Mm-hmm.
which in turn stems from manu capere, capture from someone else's hands.
Mm-hmm.
That means the state, Abraham Lincoln representing the corporation, took the slaves took the POWs from the agents that was holding them in a private capacity and made them become a manumission servant. Put the term manumission in there, M-A-N. Put the search bar out.
What? Say it, spell it again.
M-A-N-U-M-I-S-S-I-O-N. This is the trustee status of a servant.
And another word for that is subjects, right? Subjects.
No. Just pull it up. Let's see what it say. Read what it say.
It says it comes from the old French manumission, meaning freedom, emancipation, and it comes directly from Latin manumission, meaning freeing of a slave. It is derived from the word manu, meaning hand, and the same root applies to the word manually. And mirrors means let's go.
Okay, now the reason why I have you looking this word up is a legal doctrine called meritorious manumission.
Mm-hmm.
So take out etymology and in front of that put meritorious, and I'll spell it for you. Okay, go in front of that word. MERITORIUS. Can you read what it say? I can't see it on the unless I wait for it to come in on the other one. Okay, so the term meritorious manumission comes from the Meritorious Manumission Act of 1710 in the United States, which authorized the legal emancipation of slaves or improvement in their status in return for certain good deeds. Such deeds could include saving a so-called white person's life or saving a white person's property. Right? So this is when they start giving the name freedmen out to the ones who had meritorious manumission. Now, it's the same thing as having trustee status on the plantation.
Can you hear me? Oh,
I can now.
Oh, damn! I was reading it. Then I thought y'all was hearing me. Then you started.
You must have been on mute because I just started reading.
All right. Okay, all right. My bad. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh, that's what they fucking with my shit or something. All right. Where you want me to go now?
Okay, now that we understand that meritorious manumission is trustee status. Trustee status comes by emancipation, which is right in the document or the doctrine of meritorious manumission. If you look right there, you will see where it say emancipation, legal emancipation of slaves.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't always mean freedom because it all can mean improvement in their status. You keep hearing everybody talking about status correction, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're talking about, right? You trying to upgrade to be a slave catcher or trying. Why you always think they got the nigga holding the whip on the plantation?
What?
You think that's a coincidence?
Nope.
He moving up the motherfucking food chain. Fiddler on the motherfucking roof. Yeah, okay, Fiddler. Now let's go back to the folder so we can read these
Fiddler.
Read this description of what's going on with the Seminole Wars. All right. The first thing out the gate, the Seminole people of Florida and Oklahoma. That's two drastically different locations.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Notice what they say next. Did not originate from a single ancestral tribe. Remember I told you we came from every fucking clan to fight.
Yep. That's right.
It's telling you right here out the gate, the Seminole people of Florida and Oklahoma. You got to let that sink in. The distance between Florida and Oklahoma did not originate from a single ancestral tribe. The nations that would merge, you see that word? That means they came together to become the Seminoles, began appearing in Florida.
If you go do your research, I already did a tape on it called the Native Americans to Color tape. Well, these beings, they got pushed off their land, just like you saying right now. They got pushed off the land in up in Maine, New York area, all that area, Jersey, Delaware.
Most of them are still in the same place they've been for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and some of them still there. Some of the Shinnecock or these Massachusetts still there, like the old dirty bastard and the rest of them. But I'm saying some of them left there. Some of them got tired of the shit and left and migrated west to like Detroit, Chicago. Some of them even migrated to Seattle. Go ahead.
Somebody say ODB not native. And then my man right under that says Shinnecock and Long Island. That's what ODB is, a Shinnecock.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he a Shinnecock, a Massachusetts, the same people.
But now, why would somebody want to disregard his native status? That's the question. That's the same motherfucker said I'm reaching, by the way.
And we already proved too through what's the name, Shinnecock too. He a Massachusetts, Irvin or Kyrie Irvin.
Hey, look, Will Blast said ODB full-blooded. Stop the lie. Don't be up that bullshit.
Yeah, that's right.
Look, DMX said it best. They don't know who we be. But guess who know who we be?
They don't know who we be. Da-da, 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 da-da. Yeah. Yeah, so the Massachusetts, Shinnecock, same people. And those Shinnecocks also got Watusi in them because some of them got the bug eye features. The bug, like, I'm gonna go over it. Like, look, in the tapes that I'm coming out this rest of this week, well, probably next week. It's gonna because Saturday we got to go somewhere on Saturday. We got an event, but the tapes are coming out for the rest of the week. I'm gonna show the features of these people, and some of them got the bug eye features. But like if you look at like a lot of y'all, like you, I think you Shinnecock because the Mike Tyson's types, all them they all Shinnecocks in that land up north, like Detroit, and like I said, there's some fall too. That's like Big Meech was Shinnecock in the fall. They like mixed, they like was mixed in, and they come from a royal bloodline. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, bro. And I believe, like you said, those people was over here at the same time over there. The same, it was like this land had to be the one land, or we was already just all the way around the world, just like Baba said in the let's set the record straight. But those bug eye features, you see some new niggas with bug eye features. Those bug eye features is one of the features of the Shinnecock tribe. The Jones, people with the last name Jones, they from that Massachusetts Shinnecock tribe.
Hey, look, I can tell from the comments, it's a lot of us that know who the fuck we is. And they putting this shit on the flow.
Yeah, they know if they went following the young girl, they got a goddamn bright idea. If they've been listening to the tapes we've been putting out for the last couple months, they got a good idea, a close idea where they can start their research on it. With the connection, with the shout out to Brother Dane Calloway, with the connections making, with the connections you making. All of like the older master teachers like Taj Tariq Bey, we taking out some stuff that he putting in there. Other beings. Lucas.
So let's since we bringing up some of the others, and you mentioned Taj, there's something that they're not understanding that Taj has been teaching and they still not getting.
Go ahead.
It's the understanding of civics. If you do not understand civics, you will never understand how to apply your God-given inalienable rights to the overthrow of a legal fiction that's stealing your shit. You have to understand how civics is being used because it's legalese, that's the binding contractual language. They got us all trapped into a caste system that if you can't see your way out of it, you can't break free. Right? The caste system is based on the artificial perception of the people with lighter skin is in a superior social position than the people with the darker skin. This is because the statuses in law, legal white person or free legal white person, is a legal status, and a black person is also a legal status, but they are also chess terms.
Yeah, go ahead. You going in?
The attacker takes the pieces, the white pieces, to attack the black pieces. So they're using the legal terminology. If you go study the Moors, their form of conjure is the game of chess.
Exactly.
In the Moorish culture, if you're not a chess master, you will never beat them at shit. That's their culture. So once I understood the game of chess, I started playing another game called fifth dimensional chess, Kemetic chess, and Chinese chess. You understand that all of the rules to life is in the board games?
Right. Go ahead.
But the only ones who's going to get the rules from the board games is the one who have valuable family time to play the games on the board.
Exactly. That's why I got Monopoly. Once
you absorb the rules to the board games, later on in life, you will find yourself in a condition to be bored to play the game of life.
I like how you
because the idle mind that they call the devil's workshop is also the workshop of God. This is where they play the game of masterminds from the position of mind. It's mind over the matter. That means the fifth dimensional chessboard is spiritually fought, not physically. For the gods, this is a game. But for the mortals, this is misery.
Right.
So only if the righteous gods defeat the unrighteous gods will we have a switch flipped on the board to a new game. It's been checkmate. But now we have to have what was done above to be seen below. It has to reflect. It's rolled out according to a galactic clock, Charles Mosley Bay, Clock of Destiny. Once it's rolled out on that galactic clock, you have to understand your tribal ways, Hakeem Bey reference. Once you understand your tribal ways, then you're going to tune in to the metaphysical application of the tribal ways in order for you to perceive reality. C. Freeman Hill, Metaphysics, understanding what a Mason is from a Moorish perspective.
Right. I think I got that book.
Okay, now, from here, once you get the metaphysics and you have to now understand how to run a government, you need the civics. Through the civics, you begin to remember something called the ancient code of kings. How are kings in the natural kingdom of earth selected versus how do they artificially select them? Right? So they put artificial kings that they call presidents and CEOs out in the public, and the real kings remain Amun, the hidden ones. You let the ones who was the newest addition to the human family had an opportunity to rule as long as they don't spill too much blood in the process of learning how to treat other people, because eventually you're going to want to treat people to treat you the way that you treated them. And so you need to learn how to treat them before they get in the position of power to rule over you. Now we are in the position where the ones who we mishandled when we ruled over them has been instructed to deliberately mishandle us by Yaqub himself, because he don't like the way we being handled. Right? So now they come along and they get to handle us because Yaqub said so. Yaqub is Jacob. Jacob the supplanter. The supplanter is the one who undermines. The underminer is the child of the one we call Yahweh. Yahweh is Enlil.
That's right.
That's just simple as the connection. So the Jacobites or the Yacobites or Yaqub's artificial creation is the children of Enlil that they created and mistreated. And then mama say the good got to sometimes suffer with the bad. But don't worry, because trouble don't last always.
Right. That's right.
Right. So when I started pointing out the chiefs on the land and my mama go see them for herself, because I sent her the pops. I sent her to go see Malachi. Right. We discussed Farrakhan. We know what's going on. But they don't know that I know to the level that I know the shit that I know, that I could put this shit together like this on a zigzag zig, knock to a knockback across the land off every man who stood his motherfucking ground and did not fold. We guerrilla knocking all across the land from east to west, from north to south. Now that's the news we getting out. And the guerrilla clan is the final clan to come and establish the land. And that's a sea walk on the crooked man walking across the land. Yeah. But he's followed by this big red bull, a Brahma bull, right? Angel Bay. And they are represented by the statesman, right? The one with the charisma and the one with the influence to draw the youth together. Right? And his name, we call him Larry Hoover. But Larry Hoover had accepted a higher position than being what we call a gang leader to become a regular guy and a spokesman for the tribes when they need him. That's all he wants. If y'all need me, I'll come speak to the children. If y'all don't need me, I will be with my family. That's what his life gonna be like from here on out. And my job is to try to make sure that before they need him, that they can use me in his place. Right? And the same go with Malachi York. And the same go with H. Rap Brown or Mumia Abu Jamal or Asada Shakur. Hands off our motherfucking elders. They elders now. They fought the struggle when it was time to fight. It's our time to bring this shit back home. Feathers and one this bitch. Pack your fez up. Put that motherfucker under your bed because you won't need it no more.
Just take fire.
So when I tell these motherfuckers that we came from all over the land, I done proved it. From what the shit that they told us.
Right. Off what they see.
Yeah. They told the story. I just showed you what it said. And then told you what it means according to how we told the story. You see, because we can't stay conquered. That's against the law of nature. How you gonna have the motherfuckers whose job it is to clean this shit up be subjugated? Right. And we know under the divine right of kings that you can't rise to kingship as a bondservant. So you can't be a prisoner. Right? But you can be an ex-con with a GED. That's a guerrilla educational degree, if you ask me. Right? Because you got to be a self-raised master to be the master of masters. And they say that's the story of Hiram Abiff. And so Hiram is raised. Crooked man walking across the land. Right? All nations, the red and the white and the blue, the black and the gold. Right? The silver and the gold. All other clans is on deck. Right? So they flipped us colors out in black, what we call liberation movements throughout the years. Here we see Empress Verdiasi, Tierra Gostinel Bay, who took these motherfuckers and said, why y'all not honoring the treaties? In 1993, the United Nations Center for Human Rights recognized the Washita Didong Damania Moor Empire. Now you notice how she spelled Moor.
She spelled Moor.
M-U-R-R.
Yeah. M-U-R-R. Yeah, not M-U-U-R-R. Yeah.
Empire as the oldest indigenous group of people on Earth. The registered project number is 215/93. These Native American tribes are, now look, see, why did the spelling change?
The year, right? 1993.
Yeah, but why did the spelling change in Moors? Who changed the spelling?
Yeah, right.
Right, now look what they say. Washita, Yamasee, Iroquois, Cherokee, Choctaw, Blackfoot, Pequot, and Mohegan. But one problem about the Cherokee. Let's go to Google.
All right, I got you.
Look up etymology of Cherokee, because it's not going to be Cherokee in our language. Okay, Bezel, you own it, but they trying to trick us, and we ain't falling for it.
Okay, it means most likely Cherokees and anonym. Hold up, Origin North America. Hold up, boom, boom. Let's see. Maybe I give it right here. The Iroquois language. It's a term from the Iroquois language meaning. Oh, well, it don't say what it means. Just gave tar ar ga gi. I be fucking up the tar. Can you see that?
I can't see it.
Man, that's all I got. Hold on. It says it's an Iroquois language word, which means hold up. Those
Saragi.
who live in the cave. Those who live in the cave.
Saragi. That's what they call it.
Saragi, for those who live in the cave.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
Now, you know the cave was the Pueblo villages on the side of the mountains.
Yeah. Those and like those
grottos is what it's called.
Yeah, you want me to pull a picture up of that so they can see it?
You pull up the meaning of the word grotto.
Okay, let's do that.
It's Grotto.
Grotto. All right, grotto. Grotto. Let's see. Okay, just type in the meaning of the word grotto. See if that pulls it. Caves. It says an artificial structure made to resemble a natural cave.
Now pull up the Pueblo village.
All right. I know I looked up Pueblo yesterday. It means village, just like you said.
They keep saying that we just disappeared. We didn't fucking disappear. They just paper genocided us and said we came on slave ships.
What's up with Pueblo? Oh, these are $5 Indian. These $5 Indian tribes, the Cherokee, the Pablo. See, I knew that.
They made up names. That's why I'm pointing this shit out, because they telling you the tribe whose name they was covering up.
Right here, go pictures. You want to see the read up on them?
Go second row, far right.
Okay, hold on. Go back. Second row, far right. All right, right here. The pictures right here. We downloaded these pictures.
Yeah, that right there. That's it.
We
had villages like this. You know, when it's hundreds, it's 100 and something
Grand
degrees.
Canyon.
It's 100 and something degrees, man. Those caves right there got air conditioning in them.
Yep, that's right.
They automatically air conditioned. That's why we live there. But when our brethren said there's a war going on in the land of the flowers, pull up a map of Florida and put the year 1400 behind it.